So what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to do a video for Microstrategy. You guys can see that the market did report earnings, or Microstrategy did report earnings, and it didn't go well from the market perspective because the stock was down 8.77% to end on the day. But guess what? That shouldn't come as no surprise to you, and I'm going to show you why, because the price chart actually gave you a clue way before the market was down almost 9% on August the 1st. And here's the clue right here. Okay, just in case you guys didn't know, these people who trade in the stock market, there's people who know things way ahead of time, and they're able to get into position to capitalize off of the information that they know about that you don't know about. So apparently somebody right here knew something, right? Look at that price bar right here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. This one day, this one price bar told you that somebody knew something because of the spread of the bar. You analyze this price bar with the other ones that came before it, right? These other price bars, you don't see this very wide spread. The market went all the way up to a high of $454 and traded as low as $422. And then look at where the market closed. So this was a sign to this day. Somebody knew that the earnings in MicroStrategy wasn't going to be good. So they got out way ahead of time. That's why it's so important for us to pay attention to price bars and volume, because these people cannot lie when it comes to the footprints, the fingerprints that they leave on the charts, period. It doesn't require nothing else. The only thing that we need to do is sit back and analyze, what does these price bars mean? That's it. I have thousands of videos on this platform strictly showing you that, of us analyzing, okay, what's about to happen? Who knows something? Because whoever knows something, that is the position that we want to be in, because they're not in the market to lose. They're in the market to either gain profit or minimize their losses. So whoever this person was, or company or institution, on July the 18th, they knew something before MicroStrategy came out in earnings. Alright, so hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. This is what I do. I'm not going to push anything on you guys on talking about the market's going to go 100,000% to the upside. I'm just going to show you what the market is reflecting, whether it's weak or whether it's strong. We're going to give you the perspective of where we think the market is siding. Either it's going to be siding for the buyers or the sellers. So now the question to you that I'm asking you is, do you think the market in MicroStrategy is going to continue to go higher from now, from this point? Or do you think we have lower to go? The reason why I'm asking you this question is because I want you all to analyze this area right here, because this is a very important point for us to get an answer of the buyers, right? Right here. We've already established, or the market has already established, this area as a firm point to where buyers are at. Okay, that's why it's no coincidence that MicroStrategy closed above that pocket. That's not a coincidence, because the people who bought MicroStrategy during this period, guess what? They have another opportunity to buy again. Okay, cool, no problem, no issue. The thing that we need to figure out, though, is how strong are the buyers versus the sellers? Do you think the sellers still control price? Because if so, then we suspect that this buy pocket won't hold. We don't think that this pocket will hold, and we'll look for the market to go to the next pocket, and then the next pocket, and then the next pocket, until we think we'll see buyers. See, it's not hard, is it? So now let's try to figure that out, because I think that's going to be the biggest thing for us. So, because currently right now, we need to be siding with the sellers. Right now we do. I'm pointing out to you though, that we are at a point to where we could see price lift, go up, because of what we've seen historically of where buyers came in and bought the stock. Okay, now let's clean up this chart first. We'll get rid of these pockets of buying here because those buyers didn't want the market there. This is a still valid buy pocket. Now, since we got rid of those buy pockets, what can replace a buy pocket? Yes, a sell pocket, right? So we are going to create areas that sellers are at. Just that simple. Okay, just that simple. Here's another point that we have sellers. All right. Now this might be one here too. Now let's look at MicroStrategy on the monthly chart since we're starting out on a new month. So look at this. Was this a fantastic month for the buyers in MicroStrategy? This month right here. Does that look good to you? Does it look bullish to you? Does it look bearish? Does it look like the buyers won, or does it look like the sellers won? Because to me, it looked like the sellers won. Okay, give one to the sellers. What about this one on the 5 weeks? Does that look bullish or bearish? Does it look like sellers control, or does it look like buyers control? To me, it looked like sellers control. All right, cool. Another one for the sellers. Here it is on the 3 weeks. Does this look like sellers won or buyers won? See, we're just analyzing. We're doing investigative work to see which side of the market is moving this price. And on the long-term charts, i.e. the monthly, the 5 weeks, the 3 weeks, you can tell that it's the sellers that's winning, not the buyers. Look at this 3-week price bar right here. Fantastic week right here for us to say, dang, these buyers really popped in on this 3 weeks time frame, but only to give up and let sellers grab price and bring it all the way back down. That is weakness. That tells us that sellers won, or at least they're winning right now. So now the test that we need to see the sellers achieve and overcome is this buy pocket right now. If we don't see that, then I'm telling you right now, MicroStrategy is not going to go down. So this is going to be a big point right here. If the buyers don't hold this pocket, expect a pretty big move to the downside, I would say. I would think expect a pretty good move. Okay, that's it on the 2 weeks. Again, this 1 2-week price bar has traded almost the last 2 2-week price bars. See that? In one bar. Crazy. And here it is on the week. Okay. Yep. That's what it looks like on the week. MicroStrategy on the 5-day. Again, you're not seeing buyers yet. We're not seeing them. So maybe the market in MicroStrategy will come and actually support the price. No way to put that. Look like I moved the buy pocket. There you go. So it looks like the sellers are the ones in control right now. Boom. So given what we have on the long-term charts, it's only my presumption that I think MicroStrategy won't hold this first buy pocket. It might look like it will initially because of what happened previously. Like you would think that, dang, these people still want to control the price in MicroStrategy, which that still may be the case. Like this is a game of probabilities. And I want you all to know that I do see that too, that this market can bounce off this buy pocket. But given what we've seen historically on the longer term charts, it looks to me like that area won't hold. So let's go ahead and anticipate MicroStrategy going lower. Okay. You can even tell that our signals was being triggered, that the market was a sell all the way back a couple of 330-minute price bars. Okay. So now let's go ahead and look for MicroStrategy to go lower. Okay, so let's put this back on the daily. And the market closed here. And I'm going to bring that up there to the middle sell pocket. Now, what would you do? Because a lot of volume came into the market in MicroStrategy right there on Friday. A lot of volume. Would you think that is a good idea to come in and take some off the market if you see this price continually bounce off that pocket? The short answer is yes, you would. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. At the low of this buy pocket is like 3.4%. At the high of that buy pocket, it's just a small profit of like up 1.25%. It can happen. Just trying to keep it real. The next area is going to be this middle buy pocket. Is around 6.95% on the low. And then at the high of that middle buy pocket at $345 and a nickel is 5.88. And then we're going to bring it down here to the third buy pocket. $304 gives us around almost 17% move to the downside. All right. So now I'm paying attention to right now though. Okay. I'm looking at how price trades right now because I might need to adjust the price prediction if I continue to see this market bounce off this pocket. So I'm just giving you that now. All right. So I'm done. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.